Greetings of peace and abundance on this beautiful Mercury Day, May 13th, 2026. I've been compelled to do a reading. I'm just going to pull one card from the tarot and see what Spirit wants to say. This is kind of the aftermath energy frequency from May 10th. So we're going to see what Spirit wants to share. Before I do that, I am going to play a sequence of transmissions by a beautiful musician by the name of Coax Marie. Okay, I do not own the rights to this music. Okay, I want to make that clear. We want to give all the rights, okay, to its rightful owner, okay, for her sharing her beautiful, energy, her beautiful frequencies with the world. All right, Coax Marie. And while I'm saying that, I also want to make it clear that this is not a monetized channel, okay, channel. All right, this channel I started simply to exercise my throat chakras. That's it. And to speak truth. That's it. Okay. So, it's not about the money over here. All right. And I was dreading doing it because I really don't like being on this social media. Okay, I'm not one of them ones that got to be in the camera and in the mirror all day, every day. Okay, so, but I was compelled to start speaking. Okay, I have my Gemini is in some, prominent places in my natal. Okay, and like I said, this was a way for me to speak out, speak up, speak truth, to balance out my throat chakras. All right, so that's it. So, however, we're going to start with breath work. That is the title of that transmission, but we're going to actually do some breath work. And then following that is going to be a transmission titled I Am Moving On. It's a channeled affirmation for timeline shifting. Following that, She Who Remembers, a coded transmission for feminine warmth. Then Warrior's Medicine, a coded transmission for shadow integration. The Genius Code affirmation, it's safe for me to be a genius. Then affirmation, take your power back. Then affirmation, I attract abundance because I am abundance. Then the inheritance, a magnetic loop of surrender, an abundance activation. And then we're going to end it with effortless, a coded transmission for success on autopilot. Okay? All right.
Thank you for mercy. The new Chick-fil-A jalapeno. your life as a parent feel?
I walk in the direction of overflow. I wanna know what to do with the blessing. May the resources that match my needs come now. I know I am alive, I am prepared. Let it be easy, let it be exact, let it be mine. I'm not asking for how you share me. I'm longing for you to give me, to move me, support me, and do what I'm already doing. But with peace, joy, and divine time. It's automatic, don't have to second guess. It's mine, I have it. My power is effortless. It's automatic, don't have to second guess. It's mine, I have it. There's no different keys, no keys. Giving the choice over the path that I choose. Outcomes are clear like they pull out the phone. Wealth finds its way to the space I own. Leadership, when I stay in my flow. Power rises wherever I choose to grow. The warriors with the spirit is now chasing me. I breathe, I open, and now I'm hands the key. The time is perfect, the sequence divine. Doors to open, doors dark and fine. I find the feeling, it leads to where I'm best. My future deposits itself in my chest. 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 Law is effortless. Oh yes, automatic. Don't have to second guess. It's mine, I have it. My power is effortless. Where's automatic? Don't have to second guess. It's mine, I have it. My power is effortless. Where's automatic? Don't have to second guess. It's mine, I have it. My power is effortless. Where's automatic? Don't have to second guess. It's mine, I have it.
magnetic loop for creative sovereignty. For all the matriarchs out there, honors. All the chiefs out there, honors. Known and unknown. Past, present, and future. The shadows creating my way through the cloud. I'm creating. I was born today. When was mine? Take my time. I'm creating. The guru within. I'm my own guru. What about y'all? That's how we sovereigns do it. Okay? We're self-governed. We don't need no control over us. We don't need no body over our head, but our Orisha, our deity goddess that rules our head. That's it. I am my own guru. Deep down inside, I know the truth. I am my own guru. Deep down inside, I know the truth. Which is our birthright. Okay? It's all right. Okay?
Hey, it's me. We have 50 protection.
Responsibility. I take full responsibility for my release. I take full responsibility for my bodies. I take full responsibility for my bodies. Responsibilities for my beliefs. I take full responsibilities for my nobody. I
have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. Hey, what? I don't have to explain myself to nobody. Don't have to explain myself to nobody. Don't have to explain myself to nobody. Don't have to explain. I don't have to explain myself to nobody. Don't have to explain myself to nobody. Don't have to explain. What? Whoa, hey. Whoa, whoa, what? What you say? Whoa, whoa. And why? Because I am divine. No, I'm not perfect, but I am divine.
And we gonna end it on that note. Hope that was beautiful to your ears. Hope that was enlightening for you. Raised your vibration. Raised your frequency. Now, let's put a tarot. Divine Spirit. What do you want to communicate with me on this Mercury day? One tarot card, please, of the message you want me to share from you to and through me to whoever is listening, tuning in. Whether the intentions are good or evil. Let us remember that every action will find its equal consequence. So tread lightly and wisely. I wasn't ready, but the 6 of Swords fell out on the floor. All right. Three of Cups is at the bottom. Ooh, Justice. Ooh. And 8 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. It's at the bottom. Or at the top. So the 3 of Cups. Ooh. Wow. This is celebration right here over this 10 of Pentacles. Justice at the split. But let's see what comes out. Come on, talk, Spirit. Talk. And guess what came out? Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. It came out. Then at the bottom is the 3 of Pentacles. Behind that is the Empress. And then I see the 8. Ooh, God. Shalia. I see the Ace of Pentacles, the Star. Ooh, wow. The Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So, ooh, who is this? In this energy, everything is fine. The Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Okay. So, this is a loss of some money, honey. Okay? And a gain of some money, honey, with the Ten of Pentacles. So we got this Three of Pentacles. Who is this here in this Three of Pentacles energy? Somebody. Everybody. Everybody who was collaborating, okay, to steal and kill for this money. Okay? This is a loss of money with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. The Nines. This is the end of this cycle. This is the end. The end. Dead. Okay? With endings comes new beginnings. And that's what this Ten of Pentacles is. We got the 10, the 1 and the 0, which is a 1. This is new beginnings, new money. Okay? For the true peoples that it was stolen from. Everything is fine with the Ten of Swords, yeah. Everything is fine because everything that was stolen is being returned back to the rightful owners. That's what this is. Okay. Spirit. Ten of Wands. They burden about this. Eight of Swords. These indictments. That's what this. Okay. You have spoken. Spirit has spoken. Spirit has spoken. Okay. 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. These Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And 3 of Pentacles is 22 Pentacles. Okay. Which, that's the master. The number 22 is the master builder. Huh? Is that the master builder? That's 22 is the matriarch energy. Okay. Which reduces to a 4. What is that 4? That's stability. That's the foundation of it all. Okay. That's the foundation of who they stole from. Okay. Yeah. Because the mother is this is how you determine your lineage, okay, through the mother line. Matrilineal. So yeah, this 9 of Swords is a mental illness, is mental distress, rather I should say, and stress the fuck out, having nightmares, night sweats over this shit. Damn, you know what I'm saying? They've been in rulership for what? Over how many years? 200, 400 motherfucking years? Okay, and then to have everything just taken from up under their goddamn feet because they stole everything? Shit, wouldn't your ass be stressed too? Having night sweats and can't sleep? To come to the realization that we really don't have shit. We really don't own shit. Because we stole every motherfucking thing we got. So, damn, I would be messed up too. But we on the spectrum end of that with the 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Hey. Woo. We on the other end of that, boo-boo. That's the balance. The twos is balance also. That's the balance. That's my out. Okay. What is 22, matter of fact? What is 22 in the Oracle? Okay. I know 4. What's 4 is feeling safe. Is 4. Let's see. Yeah. Tituba. goddess. Ooh, oh, wow. Okay. This is going to take me into my herbal cards of what came out for me today. What the Angel Raphael, the God of healing, shared with me today. I'm going to share that with you today in a minute. But however, I'm going to read Tatubi number 4. Okay, then we're going to go to 22. Let's just take a peek of what 22 is before I read that. Shit, let me turn on some damn light. I can't see shit. What the hell is the light at? Damn. 22. Oh. 22 is resistance. That's a temple of shadows. And the element is bush. Yeah, they resisting. They fighting this shit, y'all. Better stop fighting. This is a battle you will not win. Come to that realization. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so now let's go back to Tatubi. Goddess of feeling safe from Barbados, Guyana, Salem. She's in the temple of ancestors, the element of air. Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. Now, we all know about that, right? What they did to our ancestors that was studying, hoodoo. Because I'm going to tell you why I say hoodoo, or you're just into the crafts, okay? She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through our Barbados plantation. Her guidance. It is finally safe to be you. Excuse me. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. Wow. Her embodiment. You deserve to feel secure. Okay. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. That's the root chakra. And I got 2 roots that came out today with my herbs. Okay. What did I leave off at? Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. I am safe is her declaration. It is safe to be safe. I am safe, and it is safe to be safe. I am safe, and it is safe to be safe. Okay? That's what they did to our ancestors. Okay? And the herbs that came out today was red root, blood root. That's another name for it. And Culver's root, black root. This blood root is giving me bloodline. And this black root is actually a root that is used in hoodoo. Okay? Now, blood root is good for gum disease, plaque. Okay? And also eczema could be used for. And this black root is a bowel cleanser. Okay, it's good for lazy or congested conditions of the stomach, duodenum, the liver, the gallbladder, the pancreas. Okay, it's good for worms, jaundice, swollen glands. It's good for infant diarrhea, chronic constipation. Okay. All right. And you can take for miseries. Okay. Which I'm getting this 9 of Swords is what the energy, of the U.S. corporation and everything and everybody that was connected to it. That was building their posterity with the 9 of Pentacles. This is also harvest. This is longevity. This is posterity. Okay? But it was being stolen from the true people, the real people, the original people of the land. Okay? So it has to be given back. All right? It has to be given back. It's the end. It is an end to this. And it's 3 of Pentacles. There's a lot of people that was collaborating together. Okay? Getting in on this good. Alright? So now it's about to be good. Okay? The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. This is a flip. This is a 360. This is a cosmic shift. Alright? This is the mirror of that. Alright? The wealth of the wicked shall be laid up for the just, because it must, for balance. Okay? This is not revenge. This is simply balance. That's it. Okay? That's it and that's all. Our ancestors is out here. They not playing. Alright? Clothes is at the top of that, which is, just giving me parasites. Alright? These parasites. Yeah. Stone root, a lot of root. So this is the root also is giving me, like I said, bloodline. So ancient. This is ancestral. From the root, this is birthright. Okay, that's what this is. Yeah. And they speaking up through us. Okay, through us. We here in the physical right now. So they speak, they moving through us. They are moving through us. Do you hear me? Yes. This ain't no joke, although I'm laughing and having fun and enjoying myself. This is serious. This is serious business. And there's some people out here that got, like myself, okay, that got some serious business to do that we've been doing out here. Okay? People laughing at us, okay, trying to impose their will. No. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. No, you don't. So gang, Sarah is number 22. Shadow of resistance. Tobagos. In the Temple of Shadows, the element of bush. Okay? This bush is giving me stability. Okay? Their root. Okay? The root is dead. Their root is dead. Okay? We ask for this to be exposed from the root. From the rooter. Tutor. Okay? And from the root. It has. Shadow Goddess Gang Sarah, the Witch of Golden Lane. Hold on, let me turn on some light because I can't see. Read like I'm just learning how to read. Hold on. Let's see. Still can't say. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay. So Shadow Goddess Gang Sarah, the Witch of Golden Lane, blew into Tobago on a determined breeze from West Africa to emancipate her family. Her guidance. You are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Oh, stop holding back, worrying and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. Okay, so we are perfectly imperfect. So we didn't come here to be perfect. Okay, we may not be perfect like the song said, but we are divine. So this resistance is here is, also people that are worried about, how to, that they don't know what to do. When this wealth come in, they don't know what to do. And they're scared to use their magic, their ancestral magic with this hoodoo out here. Okay? Because they scared people are going to look at them different. They're scared that people are going to talk about them. Okay. See, that's people that still give a fuck about what people think and say, you see. Us out here that has gone through that shit at this point in stage in life, we don't give a fuck about that. Okay? We out here being who we are. We don't care what nobody say. We don't care what nobody think. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about how people look at us. We're not trying to fit in with the crowd. Okay? We're not trying to roll with like the Joneses. Fuck the Joneses. Okay? We down for our ancestors. Okay. That's it. So, when it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth. It sure does. Creativity and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation. But there are deeper forces at play here. You are resisting the force you really are. Her declaration is, this is me. I show up. Show up for yourself. Okay? Show up for yourself. And stop being a people pleaser out here. Okay? That's not gonna get you nothing but stuck. The 8 of Swords out here. Yeah. With the 3 of Pentacles. That's also what that is. Out here in these groups. Okay? That's keeping you stuck. Your collaborations is actually keeping you stuck. Because you're not being your true authentic self. Okay? So stop resisting, okay, the gifts that your ancestors have bestowed upon you or want to, give to you. These are your gifts. It's a part of your gifts. These is a part of your blessings. Okay? Your rewards. Okay? No. I remember when I started Tarot, and it just, came to me. I started watching it out of nowhere. I don't even know where it came from. It just popped up, on YouTube one day. I'm like, and the title, I guess, drew me in, so I started watching it. Then I started watching it, and I kept watching it. And then I started actually, I'm like, I started, using the tarot cards. I know my daughter, when we did her rites of passage, someone bought her a little stack of tarot cards. Okay? She was, 11, 12, something like that? And, I was, certain people around me, they didn't like the fact that I was, into the tarot. Because they actually have compromised. They had compromised themselves, with these cops, these government officials. All right. So they knew once I tapped into these cards, I was going to start some things was going to start being revealed to me, and sure enough, I know everything. I know what they did and why they even did it. Okay, I know. Okay, but they still have to, they have to deal with that, with what they decided to do. Okay, because at the end of the day, they made that choice. They made that choice. So, it hurts, but you're going to have to go through it, all right? You're going to have to go through what you need to go through and to wipe that karma clean, all right? Come to amends, okay? Come clean. Speak the truth, okay? Ask for forgiveness, okay? From the ancestors and the one you did wrong. All right? Come with a sincere heart and an open heart, a clean heart. All right? I know a lot of people are, is listening that don't have my best interest. Family included. I know you're listening. I know you've been listening. Okay? What you listening for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. Get it together. All right? This is about this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, our posterity. The children. Fuck what you talking about. It's about the children. It's not about your selfish asses. So don't deprive them. Don't loop them in your toxic ways. Don't deprive them of love, of having true, authentic love, unconditional love. Okay? My nieces and nephew have been, told lies about their auntie. Have been told not to talk to me. But I'm that one. Okay? So don't deprive them no more. My children. Also. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no babies. My children are adults. So they got a mind of their damn own. At least they supposed to. And they very fucking wise. Okay? Why they would do something like this is the only answer I have is out of fear. That fear will make your ass do anything. And we know that these niggas out here, these police, they in who they work for, they operate on the maximum of law that is a might makes right. Might makes right. Okay, might. So they use force. Okay. There's another maximum of law that says the greatest enemies to peace are force and wrong. Might makes right. It's an injustice rather than a principle of justice. Okay. It's a maxim that supports those with superior power, strength, or resources. That's the might. And determines what is accepted as law, is accepted as justice or right. Okay. So it implies that moral superiority is irrelevant, and legality is a tool for the powerful to enforce their agenda. Okay, and in modern era, might includes financial, positional, or military power. Totalitarianism is described as the credo of regimes that establish their own rules through violence or deceit. That's it. You throw your mother away. You be dishonorable and disrespectful and violent towards your own mother. Make it make sense. I'm not even like that towards my mother, and she's the culprit in all of this. She's walking around here with a whole goddamn malevolent spirit on her ass. That's terrorizing her children and now her grandchildren. She's been abusing me since a child. Since a child. Neglect. Allowing me to be sexually abused. It may be some other horrific things that I'm going to speak on at a later date. She always neglected me, even in my adult years. Okay? She moved away, didn't want me to know where she lived after my grandfather transitioned. And I got readings on that and why she did it. She wanted me, her firstborn. See, I'm the firstborn. Make it make sense. This is why. I'm the firstborn there on my father's side, and I'm the first granddaughter. 111. Who trying to take my place? I'm very clear now. I'm very clear now. Okay? And it is what it is. But I'm not supposed to be here right now. Okay? There was a lot of people trying to impose their will on me. That didn't have my best interest. That has taken from me. Speaking ill will, like I told my daughter once. I can feel that. So it may be in your best interest to stop. To stop. Trust and believe. Because we got some ancestors that were heavily into hoodoo. And I'm channeling them. It's been shown to me. So don't sit up here and act like what I'm doing, I'm out of place. No, I'm not out of place. The religion that you're practicing is out of place. Okay? That has been forced on us to turn us away from our magic. Okay? I out of fear. And that's okay. Our ancestors did what they had to do. But they want us, we here now to stand up for what's right and not by might. Okay? We here to restore the peace. Okay? We here to restore the peace. All right? And reclaim back everything that was taken from us. This Ten of Pentacles. Our inheritance, our ancestral inheritance. And Marie Laveau keeps coming out every damn week for the past, 3-4 weeks? Her declaration is all I do is win. She's about ancestral inheritance. And actually she's voodoo? From Louisiana? Think the element of fire in the temple of ancestors? So make it make sense. All right? Yes, y'all collaborated with this Three of Pentacles here with the Empress. Okay? Who I say was the culprit? This Four of Wands and this Five of Pentacles. Who I say was the culprit? Y'all collaborated, Three of Pentacles, with these demons that now you got to pay for that. There's consequences for that now. There's consequences for that. They led y'all, this death card right here, they led y'all to death. Death and destruction. Y'all wanted power. Y'all wanted to be a part of this power makes right. Okay? But y'all created an injustice. Okay? That's an imbalance. Y'all created an imbalance. Y'all want to live like I don't exist. No, I am here. Alive and well. I am here. Alive and well. I am here. Alive and well. Don't walk around here like you ain't got no mother. Don't walk around here like you ain't got no sister. Don't walk around here like your firstborn daughter is not here. Don't walk around here making my damn nieces and nephews think that they aunt is not here and don't love them. Don't walk around here like something wasn't left for me. And like you gonna get away with taking it from me. Don't walk around here like your cousin is not here. Don't walk around here like your niece is not here. I may have been very unorthodox. I am unorthodox, and that's okay. I loved everybody for who they are, okay? But then I get ostracized for being who I am. And I'm the love of the family. Look at this judgment as I pick up the deck. I'm the one to bring that, to sound the alarm. I'm the one to bring the judgment in the family. Judgment is Archangel Gabriel, the messenger. Spiritual awakening. the messenger to speak. That's that Gemini energy, that's that air energy. And awaken people from the damn dead. The dead. We saw the death card, right? Yeah. The world. The ancestor done came and reincarnated through me. I am the ancestors. Okay. So now, putting on a show like everything is okay. I know everything is not okay. Okay? I could see right through all of that. Working with other groups, this Three of Pentacles, groups that I was a part of, okay, that was doing witchcraft on me, okay, speaking ill will also against me, my children, my womb. This is why I was sick at one time when I was around my daughter. Having severe head pains. Wondering why. I almost couldn't even get up. And she didn't care. And I know why. Putting in her phone, calling her own mother mommy dearest. What the hell? That's ill will. You see. Calling me things that was done to me by the hands of my mother. What type of swapping y'all thought y'all was trying to do? And then lying to me when I found out, telling me, oh no, that's not what I meant by that. No, mommy, that's not what I meant. What the fuck did you mean? She couldn't explain it. Now I know what the hell you mean. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Do you know who you talking to? I'm not about to act stupid. I know what this is, but why are you doing this? You understand what I'm saying? See, I watched everything. I listened. I felt. Even motherfuckers that wasn't around me, you see. Because the thing is, I know they was close in proximity because the one I was around, their energy was felt through them. Certain things that they said, certain things that they did was familiar. The things that those people said and did. And that's how I knew. Okay? 'Cause I'm paying attention. You're talking about somebody that has truly done the work. Someone that has truly doing the work. I'm not out here for play. When I'm trying to look for a job, okay? And my own damn children working with the police to block me from getting a job every time I try to apply for a job. If I get an interview, they got me coming back for 2-3 interviews and I still don't get the job. These motherfuckers playing with me. And then she wanna say, I left her to take care of everything. while she was come on now, seriously, and I'm like, damn, how come every time and she asked me, well, what company is you interviewing with? Well, what you get? Every time I get them information, shit is sabotaged. But they will tell you that I left my children to take care of me. I made my children to take care of me. Why they sabotaging my jobs? And sabotaging, working with Three of Pentacles, collaborating, okay, with cops in the state to block me. When I'm the Empress, always have been the Empress, always been in that energy, okay? Make it make sense. Who raised my children was me. Me. What? Who? My mother didn't raise them. My sister didn't raise them. Their grandparents didn't raise them. Their fathers didn't raise them. They was with their mother. They was with me as I was going through transformations. Okay, death card, Scorpio. Okay, rebirth. They was with me. Stop it. Okay, they know who I am and they know who the fuck my children are. That's why the witchcraft was heavy. Okay? And it got heavy after we left the temple. Now I got this nigga constantly contacting me. Nigga, who you think you is? You don't think I see you? And you still with the temple, these same motherfuckers that was said to have a hit on my life? And you think I'm gonna jump up and, he contacted me. Nigga, bye. You don't know what the fuck this is, do you? Apparently you don't. I miss your energy. I know you fucking do. Of course you do. Just like everybody else. Because you were siphoning my energy like everybody else. You didn't know what the fuck to do with the shit, but you abuse it and misuse it when you had it. But I'm not pressed. This ain't that type of party. If I even decide to contact you, it won't be for that. It will be for you to speak any truths you want to speak to me and make amends for whatever you may want to make amends with, and vice versa. That's it. Please. Okay? I've been celibate now for what? Going on 6 years. And it will continue to be that way. Until my divine partner surface. My divine partner. That's the only one that's going to touch me. Understand? I'm not pressed. I don't give a damn, and I'm not walking around here horny. Okay? Alright. Those days are over long ago. I'm not looking for you, looking on the surface of who the fuck you is. I'm looking at the depth of who the fuck you is. And we gonna make this make some sense if we gonna do this thing right here. Okay? We gonna play in this like a business. Cause it's nothing but business. Okay? The business of our Ten of Pentacles. I'm not here to be controlled. Alright? It is safe for me to be safe. I am free. We are free. I am liberated. Okay? We are liberated. We didn't come here to be restricted, blocked, stopped. Okay? Now, all stressed the fuck out in this Nine of Swords. No. So, now, before I close this out, sometimes you just got to go there. Sometimes you got to go there, damn it. And when it's called to go there, let it out. Unapologetically. Niggas want to call me stern and shit. Like, nigga, what? It's worse shit out here. Like molester. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Stern? Really, motherfuckers? Really? Really? Let's see what the you know cards. Let's see what comes out with the Uno cards. The you know cards. People are crazy, you know. I mean, niggas just attack me like crazy. Crazy. All that shit. Oh, I'm gonna talk deep about it. Trust me. If the time is coming. All right. The time is coming. I told you that a lot of the matriarchs is going to be speaking out about the shit that they have been through and how it affected them, how they suffered, what they had to deal with, what they had to deal with their family. Okay, the things that happened. Look at that. That flipped over the green too. Okay, but I'm still shuffling. Green too. The things that they endured by the hands of this United States corporation. Okay, what the corporation and their collaborators, like the police, these judges, these damn attorneys, has done to their families, them and their families. Oh, we're gonna start. You're gonna be hearing it. You're gonna be hearing it. So get fucking ready. You're gonna be hearing it, and we have to do this for release. Okay, for release. People that come over here, you know, reaping the benefits off us, the original people, right? Ooh, these colors. Then you go in the establishment, us, you know, the copper tone people go in the establishment, look for a job, and they don't want to give us a job. I think it's in your best interest, or it was. It's too late now, okay? Because you need to get the fuck gone, okay? Okay? Everybody is indebted to us. We're not indebted to nobody. They don't come up here talking about something. We owe you something. We don't owe you nothing. You owe us. You're indebted to the copper tone peoples. Everybody that's over here benefit and stole from us. Okay? Nine of Pentacles. Harvesting. Okay? You're indebted to the copper tone people. We owe you nothing. You owe us everything. Understand that. Alright? But what you should have been doing, anytime one of us walk in your establishment looking for a job, you don't turn us away. You don't sit up here and tell us, hey, no, we're not hiring. Family work here. Everybody that works here is family. That's nepotism. Okay? And no, you don't do that. You see, but y'all didn't do that. Why? Because y'all were collaborating with the United States Corporation, and because they were in the energy of that might makes right. You treated us like shit. Matriarch, that's Empress. You treated the mothers like shit. Okay? Arrogant. It reminds me of that movie Send Help. I think that's a new movie that's out. Okay? Where the CEO of a company treated this one particular employee like shit. Female employee. And they got stranded on the land. I think she set it up though, if I'm not mistaken. I think she set it up. And they got stranded on the land together. And he couldn't relinquish control. He didn't understand that they're in a different atmosphere, so that shit didn't apply. You know where they were at, they were stranded. So he learned the hard way. It's like, niggas, when y'all niggas gonna learn? Okay, when you gonna learn? Huh? Relinquish control. That's that resistant energy. You resisting. Relinquish control. You don't have it. Yeah. The yellow 5. Wow. Look at this. So the yellow 5 came out, but it came out inverted. All right. So this yellow is giving me Leo energy, the sun, control, leadership. There's a new leadership. There's a new rulership. Okay? A royal one. All right? Who say that? So there's change. This is change. This is the flip, the 5 being inverted, and on the top of the deck is a blue reverse card. Okay? Yeah, so that's what this inverted 5 is. Spirit I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this is why. And then here we go, at the top of the deck is a green inverted 1. That 1 is giving me the Aries energy. Okay, that 1 also is giving me the Tower energy. Okay, leadership. Green. Okay. Yeah. Ain't no more. There is no more. It's it. That's it. Okay. It's over. So there you have it. There you have it. Give me a final card, Spirit. What do you want to leave us with? What is the advice or the final message that you want me to depart with? 8 of Cups. Ooh. 8 of Cups. Walk away. Walk away in peace. Okay? Get your emotions under control. And walk away. Walk away. Go get to hiking. Pack your shit up. And go bye-bye. Go back to where you belong. This is also I'm getting at. Go back to where you belong. Okay? Because you missing somewhere. There's a missing link. Okay? From where you came from. We belong here. So we not gonna go nowhere. We can go nowhere. We here. Okay? This is where we belong. So there's a long journey ahead of you with this 8 of Cups. Okay? Now, some people, they still, some people may, listen. Me, as a matriarch, I say this. Everybody that gotta go. Bye. Don't waste our time no longer. Please don't. Everybody that has to go must go. I don't care who you are. You gotta go. Okay? And when you are here with businesses, you have to pay the original people of the land for doing commerce on their land. Isn't that what they do in other countries? Yeah. So this is not new. Okay. People, stop asking for social security numbers anymore. The United States Corporation is insolvent. They have been liquidated by Donald Trump, your president. Okay? The Social Security Administration, the IRS, the Federal Reserve. So stop acting like shit is still the same. It is not. So it would be in your best interest to start making plans to follow suit with the transition. Okay? We know now that every time somebody was working for your corporations, that you were paying them from their trust using their that social security number that they were given. Let me put it like that. That's how you were getting paid. And then on top of that, you making them pay your taxes. The IRS tax system is voluntary. That's what y'all codes say. But y'all were still throwing that damn W-2 form up in our faces to make us fill it out. Passive aggressive. It's like, is this shit voluntary or is it not? So why the fuck are you telling me I got to fill this bullshit out? Yeah. So it's time, people, to stop resisting. Okay? Gang, gang, sarah. Stop resisting. It's going to change whether you want it or not. 9 of Swords, we understand that you are stressed out about it. Everybody is stressed out about it. Everybody that got away with all of that. Got away with keeping the people imprisoned. Okay? These are crimes against humanity. This is inhumane. This is an injustice. We got justice at the split here. I got justice and the star. Okay? This is balanced now. Justice is the number 11 and the star is number 17, which is an 8. Yeah. I can also look at this as public officials. Okay? That's that might makes right with, might being positional, putting themselves in these positions as trying to be judges. When they're not judges. Because the Supreme Court says we haven't had judges since I forgot the year. 17, 19, whenever, I don't know. 1787, I can't remember the year. Administrative law judges, that's what they sitting as. And it says that the administrative judges they go by the Constitution. Administrative law judges uses codes, statutes, ordinances, policies to enforce. Okay, but let's get something right here now. Law and legal is 2 different things. This is not the damn same. Okay? Just like traveling and driving. It's not the same. Okay? But there's balance here. There's restoration here. Yeah. Because this is also giving me the matriarch with justice in the star. 118. This is one with nature, this star card. Being one with nature. And I see a stork flying over her head. And a lot of stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the 8 star? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that is 8 stars, okay. Star seeds. This is honor, this is reverence. She got a knee on land and a foot in the water. She's pouring water onto the land and into the water. And this is the matriarchs with this justice card. Being, I'm getting a set. Okay. Taking her rightful seat on the throne. All set. Because the mother is the true lawmaker. The mother is the true judge. What was that? Let me see. What was that saying? Let me see. Crone mother hath prepared her throne for judgment. The crone mother is the matriarchs. Why? Because she has held her right in her cause. Therefore she sitteth in the throne judging right. For those of us that have maintained our right in our cause, this has been given to us. This is our authority, divine authority. Do you hear? That's what this star and this justice is. Yeah. So with that being said, beloveds, I'm going to depart for now. Until next time. Okay? Peace.